I'm going to talk about how to shift your whole life and your perception of yourself by reparenting yourself. There is so much power in reparenting yourself. I'm going to explain to you what this means and how to use it. This is applicable for you if you don't love yourself or you need to love yourself more. You want to create a better relationship to yourself and your soul and your purpose. And you want to heal from old wounds that hold you back from being your best self, all right? That could be limiting beliefs, that could be traumas holding you back from being your best self. So if you don't know me already, my name's Grace Moralia and I specialize in trauma healing, subconscious reprogramming, and limiting belief work. I help you identify the root of your core wounds, and then we go into your core wounds to heal the root of them by using forms of energy healing, meditation, hypnosis, subconscious reprogramming practices that I guide you through that shifts the energy of those wounds and changes your life from the inside out. So we release those wounds and limiting beliefs from you. They could be from your childhood, they could be from past lives, they could be generational wounds, they could be just limiting beliefs in general. We shift those so that you can connect to your soul, connect to your intuition, learn to love yourself, really be on your highest path of purpose, which is created from doing the inner work. So if this sounds like something you desire, if you're tired of staying stuck in the same fucking position for multiple years over and you're ready to really step into the highest version of you through healing yourself, then I offer one-on-one coaching programs and in-person retreats in Sedona, Arizona for you to up-level your life, where I teach you tools and strategies and also hold space for you to become your best self through what I shared with you. If that calls to you, you can text my business phone number below. Tell me a little bit about your situation. We can see if that is the best fit for you. All right? So please like and subscribe if you like my energy. Let's get into it. So what is the concept of reparenting and why is it so important? So I'm creating 2 videos in a day, and I'm sorry that both of them are a little bit glitchy because I'm doing it on my MacBook, and usually I don't do it on my MacBook, but I can't do it on my other camera right now, so I'm sorry. But reparenting is so important because it's about taking your power back from the wounds that you experienced in your past. It is about understanding that the power is in learning to love yourself and healing yourself, and that comes back to how do you talk to yourself? It's about finding the places that you are still wounded. It helps me concentrate better with my eyes closed. Finding the places that you are still wounded and shifting your energy to those places and loving those back to wholeness. So, for example, how is your relationship with your mom and dad? Is it loving or not? Did they unconditionally support you? Because if they did not, then there's room for reparenting. You don't have to have an extremely traumatic childhood in order for you to need to do inner work. So here's what I'll say. How would you have liked your parents to talk to you? How would you have liked mom and dad to show up for you? If you can refocus your energy and yourself back to okay, I'll give you an example. Let's say that you have a wound that feels unworthy. And no matter what you do, you don't feel worthy. Well, that wound is a subconscious wound and a subconscious pattern that the reason it's existed is because it didn't feel good enough for who it was enough times for it to imprint in your subconscious this belief system and this way of operating in your body. So to shift out of that, we need to go back to that wound and give that wound love. So we need to, love the wound. What does it mean to love the wound? How would you have liked to be talked to? How do you want to be talked to around feeling unworthy? It would maybe be like this. You are worthy. I love you as you are. We will do this for you because I know that you deserve it. So it's about in real time when you feel this unworthiness wound, tapping into it and understanding the needs of it and talking to it directly from a place of unconditional love. So you love the wound. You love the wound. You love yourself. You love it the way you would want an unconditionally loving mother to love it. Now, I know that this is easier said than done. So in my coaching programs and in-person retreats, what we do is really figure out, we need to work on clearing the actual wound. So on the calls, what we do is clear the wound, hear the wound, understand the needs of it so that the energy can release from your body. And then once you start releasing that, you'll change your perspective. So it's very interesting how your wounds will make you believe things, okay? They'll make you believe that you're not worthy. They'll make you believe that you don't deserve love. But really, those are glasses, not the cute glasses, the lame glasses that make you feel like you're not good enough. So these glasses are on like this. Oh, I'm not good enough. Well, let's open the wound. Let's go into it. What does it really feel? And heal that. So that's what we're doing on the calls. We're actually healing the root of those wounds. And that actually takes time. So all of this work, it takes time, which is why I offer coaching programs, because we need to hit the wounds multiple times. We also need to learn tools and strategies. These tools that I teach you in these calls change your life for your whole life. So you have these for any wound that you need, which is the reason why the investment is so important. Because if you're tired of staying stuck here, you have to do something. You have to understand how to get out of it. And so what I teach you gets you out of it, all right, from the root. So once we get into that root work together, then you can start understanding what are the needs of this wound. Why is it still here? Once you understand it like a child, your wounds are like your inner child, right? So it's like, here it is. Your little inner child that feels unworthy. How would you talk to that inner child? You would be like, I love you. I see you. You are valuable, right? So we need to put those messages in your subconscious, and we need to actively work on healing it so that you can perceive yourself in your life differently. As within, so without. You reparent yourself. You give yourself more love. You feel your emotions. Your outside world changes. Everything about your reality changes, okay? Absolutely. Everything about your reality changes when you take your power back and love yourself and work through these wounds. So this is the perspective I want you to take from this video. What would an unconditionally loving mother say to this wound or belief that I have? And then you put that into practice. That is reparenting. You are slow with yourself when you are sad. You don't push yourself over the limit. You are conscious of how you take care of yourself. You are working to be the best version of yourself. That is reparenting. That is a big part of becoming who you're meant to be, is working to become the best version of yourself and putting that into action, no matter whether that be with your career or your relationships or yourself or whatever. How can you be the best version? You have to heal your wounds. So that is what I will help you with. If you want to text me and you're interested in programs to really release these wounds, text me directly and we'll talk about it. And I offer in-person retreats in a beautiful vortex of Sedona, Arizona. And this is for you if you're tired of your shit and you want to get over your past in a way that will truly resolve the past, okay? It will truly resolve the past and you will feel empowered in who you're meant to be. So, text me. I love you. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful. Okay, bye.